Women are shocked men don't want to be cucks.
I'm the cuck.
Right big cucks to that number one guy from her past. Mr. Number One.
My favorite.
Mr. Numero Uno, yeah? That one man, it doesn't matter what other men come along. Him, that one man from her past, is always
My favorite.
there somewhere. He could call her and she would go running.
I'm being summoned. Pardon me.
I'm convinced that every single girl has that one guy that the guy either never liked them back or the guy just never gave him a chance.
Never liked her back or gave her a chance, therefore she's what?
Crazy.
Desperate.
The guy either never liked them back.
Seeking attention and validation from that man. Doesn't matter what other men come along, nah, they don't matter, please. They just fill a temporary void in her life. That man from her past, he filled more than her void, didn't he?
Right to the top.
Yeah, he filled more than her void.
Like, that girl would literally drop anything to be with. Not even be with, but I'm just like, go on a date or go do something. I'm like, I have that one guy from high school and I'm like, if he were to reach out, I would drop everything, all my hoes. I'm like, let's go out, let's do something. Take me out, like, I will hang out with you any day of the week. I'm like, I still stalk his socials. I still keep up with him. Like, I know what he's doing. He probably is, he doesn't even follow me. Like, he definitely has not seen what I'm doing.
He just doesn't care.
What I'm doing for the past 4 years. I think I've seen him once and talked to him once, and I was,
Oh, brother.
He doesn't care.
Nope.
Man does not give an F. He's moved on with how many women by now? Countless broads. But the point is, every single man who she's dated since him, or whatever they had, their little fling or whatever they had, every man has been a runner-up to him. Because he's number one.
I'm number one, baby.
My favorite.
I would drop everything.
Think about this. Think of how many men are just cucks right now to the women that they're with. Oh, he's got a girlfriend, he's got a wife. But is he her number one? Yeah, is he? You have to laugh about it because some men would go crazy. Knowing he's just a mere runner-up. You're a cuck, bro, you're a cuck. Because no matter how much D you give her, the man who gave her that real deep, ocean deep pleasure was him, Mr. Number One. All other men are runner-up. But would that make a man feel good about himself?
I was like so nervous. And I'm like, it's been now 5 years since I've even spoken to him. Why am I so nervous? I don't know, but I'm convinced that every girl has that one guy that the guy just like really never gave them that chance, and it was like maybe close or something, and it just never worked out. But I'm convinced, I don't know, I'm convinced me and him are still gonna like
Get busy.
He's gonna come around one day. One day.
I would drop everything.
Of course he will. Of course. The door is always open. He can always come back.
I would drop everything.
Can't he? There's always a nice warm place for him to return to. For him to rest his manhood. Yeah.
Dude, okay, so I'm kind of having a feral weekend already. Like, I'm in the feral mood, okay?
Here we have what's commonly known in the wild, the urban jungle. Feral girly.
Feral mood, okay?
She could be itchy, a bit scratchy, but the point is...
Feral mood, okay?
Feral. Got that badger quality about him.
Spicy.
Last night I saw the hometown roster, you know, checked them all off the list, got a little check-in with them. And then I was thinking, I was like, bro, I saw the hometown hoes, but what about the college roster? They're probably missing me. They're probably feeling left out.
You know, this is the second woman, and the second time
All my hoes.
a woman has referred to men as her
Hoes.
So you see, men, women are seeing a lot of you as like a bunch of garden tools.
What?
Hoes.
Women are literally seeing a lot of you as a bunch of garden tools.
Cover your pants.
Hoes.
Just saying.
So I just drove 2.5 hours to Minneapolis, to my old college town. I'm not really sure what the plan was, but one of my favorite exes is in town. So I was like, I should make a visit. So I just pulled up to his place. Let's go find him.
Now, before this feral girly pulls up on her ex-boyfriend, note it's just one of her favorite exes, just one. He may not even be the main favorite, but he's one of. The point I'm making is a lot of men date women and do not realize, bro, she's settling hard for you. Now, the good thing is a lot of men do realize it and do know it, and a lot of men do not want to be settled for. Hear, hear, woof, woof, as men, yeah. Which is why a woman's past is important, isn't it?
Why?
For various reasons. Body count, and amongst those men which one is he? Yeah. The great returner. He'll always come back, won't he?
I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
And more than coming back, he'll do that all over your girl.
Guys, let's go find him. Why are you in a skirt? Oh my god. Bro's ready for the pool.
All the way up and then.
Oh, the new crib.
Oh, yes.
Look at that. The ex-boyfriend dazzling her with his new wares. Yeah, his resources. Oh my god. I don't think she needs a pool at this point. Yeah.
This f***ing dude. The perks of staying friends with your ex. We're going to the hot tub.
Perks of staying friends with your ex.
Yeah, from the way you're going on, woman, that tub's hot already, isn't it? The tub's hot already, isn't it? Boiling. Remember, ex-man. A lot of women could meet a lot of new men, but will they compete? Can they compete with her number one? Their number ones? Just saying.
God damn. Bro stepped up his game since college. You know, all I gotta say is, let's normalize staying friends with your ex.
They're just friends, aren't they? They're just friends, yeah?
It's just a friend. A good friend, actually.
The good old comfortable place of the ex, yeah? I mean, we're not together anymore, but I mean, we're very comfortable with each other, aren't we? We know each other in a certain way, don't we?
Shrimp tacos? Bingo.
Yeah? It's a sense of good luck to the new men.
I'm the cuck.
Staying friends with your ex.
My favorite.
I would drop everything.
The ex-man with permanent footprints in her mind. Forever.
Drop everything.
But I hope you're doing well, hope you're focused and on your square. Game of Thrones, but the example, the incestuous Cersei and Jaime Lannister.
I would drop everything.
Brother and sister on some freaky business, yeah, you get the point. But the point is, it didn't matter what other man came along, did it? Didn't matter how many other suitors Cersei had, did it? No. Didn't matter how weird it was, she always went back to Jaime. Jaime was and will always be her number one. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you know what I mean. Now that's a weird and extreme example. But the reality is, there are a lot of women right now who are with men who are just mere cucks. Please, placeholder men, please. To that number one guy from her past, who at any moment in time can always snap his fingers and call her back, summon her to his bed.
The fact that you cannot stop thinking about your ex is not a sign that you are still in love with them, and it is not a sign that you are meant to be.
No, I can fix it.
How dare you ruin fairy tales and fantasies for women? How dare you? Some of the most hilarious content on TikTok is women saying, tarot readers, horoscope tarot readers saying to women, he's gonna come back. This card is saying he's gonna come back in your life. You're the one. And of course, that content is so popular. The thought of that toxic ex that never loved her, never cared about her, that's why he has so much power over her. The fact and hope he could come back
I'm so lonely.
rules so many women. And the sad reality is some of these women are married or have boyfriends.
It's just a friend.
But please, those men are mere runner-ups.
Those of you that are new here, hi, I'm Evelyn. I am a relationship coach specializing in breakups and helping you strengthen your relationship with yourself. So you can't stop thinking about your ex and you want to know what it means. Like I said, it does not mean they are your soulmate. It does not mean you are still in love with them. And it does not mean that you should be fighting for them or that you made a mistake. Love is a drug. And when you form a strong, profound attachment with another person, similarly to how you did in your relationship, it creates strong neural pathways that centers them in your life and that associates them with happiness and love and all the good feelings that you want to get out of this life.
Now think of everything she's just said. And again, that woman could have a man who is trying his best to give her all that happiness, joy in life. The sad reality is, it doesn't matter what he does.
The cuck.
Nothing he could do will ever compare to that one guy. Yeah? Unless he rewires her circuitry, her programming, updates her firmware, which is like, good luck if he does. If he does, good on you, bro. Unless he does that, this woman is going to be forever lost to her past. Doesn't matter what she's settling, yeah, for now. Doesn't matter. It's probably what she can get, the best she can get.
Why?
Madness.
Doesn't matter how much he's trying to make her happy and content. Yeah, poor guy. Cucked out, cuck holding, and he probably doesn't even know it.
Your brain has basically created your life routine that fits them into it. And now they're not there. Your brain is not caught up to the fact that you have gone through a breakup. And your brain is still operating under the same routine as when you were in your relationship. Frankly, I would be concerned if you weren't thinking about them at all. So here's what you're gonna do about it. You are not gonna reach out to them. You are not gonna tell them you miss them or that you're thinking about them. You are not gonna break no contact. And similarly, you are not gonna hop on a dating app and try to drown out these thoughts with randos. The formula for healing is experiencing discomfort, accepting it, and growing from it.
And I love when women say, you know, grow from it, like that's what all of them do. It's like, no, they do not. The entire hope for that ex to come back is in so many women. And I'm not saying it, the woman at the start said it.
I'm convinced that every single girl
Has that one guy.
Every woman has a man from the past that they're obsessed with. She said it, not me.
One guy.
So think about it. If most women do, all of them do, any present man in her life would be a damn fool to even hope for anything more from her than her just being present. She might like you. Bit of care, love?
None.
Please. And you have to wonder how many women stack up bodies, build up a high body count, trying to forget about Mr. Number One.
So to truly heal these uncomfortable thoughts and feelings you're having, you just need to feel them. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but it's what you got to do. Use this time to reinforce what you do not want in a relationship. Make a list of what you did like and what you didn't like, and strengthen your relationship with yourself. And follow me if you need more advice on getting through this breakup, because you can do it. I believe in you, babe.
Yeah, good for you. I don't. A lot of women are lost to their own past. One they may never get back. So I don't believe in them.
We've all been there. You met this great guy, he checks all the boxes, and everything is going great. You're getting the good night texts, the good morning texts, the juicy texts in between. He's planning dates, he's initiating, he's stepping forward. And then, all of a sudden, he backs off. Maybe just a little, or maybe he's completely disappeared.
I ran.
He runs. Yeah, he runs. Flees. Now, there could be many, many reasons why a man would run, a man would flee. But I want to use her video to paint a picture, make an example. Because some women have no idea men can, I don't know, sense? I don't know, comment if you think sense is the right word to use. Sense, I don't know, feel, or there's an aura of another man around her.
Gotcha.
Yeah? Or in talking to a woman long enough, you can see and understand what sort of woman she is and what sort of man is perfect for this sort of woman. Now, if you're a man who's dated a lot, you'd have come across an archetype of woman over and over and over, flipping again, my God.
Oh God.
Sometimes it's like they're all the same with a different font, but okay. You'll come across the same archetype of woman over and over again. So you may see and notice as a man and feel that, no, this isn't for me. I can feel that dude lurking in her past. She's using me as a buffer to make herself feel good for now. But that number one could even be a baby father. Who knows if she's got kids?
Daddy.
Even if men don't know it, you're always competing with him. I'm just saying, as an example.
Now, of course, panic mode sets in because you like this guy, you want things to progress with this man, but all of a sudden, he has changed. Something has changed. The energy, his pattern, whatever it might be. Now, babe, listen, I know your first instinct is to try to close that gap, try to fix whatever broke. You're questioning yourself, wondering if you did something wrong. Is it you? Is it something you...
She probably did something wrong.
Just like a woman.
She probably ate like a pig when they went out for something to eat. She could just be annoying. An awful person. Like, I mean, look, it doesn't matter how good a woman looks. All of those apply plus more. She could have bad hygiene.
Shrimp tacos.
Chick smells frowsy and musty.
Said you're replaying your dates and conversations over in your mind, trying to figure out what went wrong. So first of all, I want you to stop trying to fix it. I want you to stop trying to close the gap and instead shift the attention onto yourself. Now, this sounds completely counterintuitive because we like him and we don't want to lose him. However, the more you step forward, the more he's going to pull back.
Now, think of how many women through their adult dating life have been chasing one man, maybe two, but have been chasing that one man their entire adult life.
The more he's going to pull back.
Other men have been there. They've dated, but those other men were not him. Her chase and want is still for him. It's a simple point of modern dating as a man. A lot of men have access to a lot of women. There's a high chance you giving a woman your all is just you being a cuck to this woman. Because the all she wants to give to, the man she wants to give her all to, he doesn't care, barely remembers her, but knows she'll always be there with a phone call.
I would drop everything.
And as a man, you either have to not care or replace that man in her mind, if you can.
This is called the rubber band effect, and you can read all about it in my book, Becoming a Goddess. But here, for the purposes of this post,
Are you flogging a book, woman?
every time you step forward, he's going to step back.
I'm going to step back because you're selling your book.
I'm about to tell you a story time on how I did everything wrong, didn't get my ex back, but no contact, still changed my life. Oh, and might I add, he left me for another woman on top of all of it. So I was dating this guy for around 4 years, and it was during the period in your life that's super important. It was the 4 years of college, and it's super serious and emotional, and you have all these dreams of getting married one day and having a family, and the world's your oyster.
Indeed. The one that got away. The should have, could have been man. The family that was supposed to be, and now isn't. They were together for years. And yes, other men did come along and will come along, but do they matter?
Nope. Damn right.
Because she will forever compare every other man to him.
Didn't get my ex back.
Mr. Optimus Prime, #1 man.
Roll out.
What kind of jobs are you gonna do? Where are we gonna end up? All that was happening. That was the relationship that I was in. So it was very serious, very emotional.
Nice.
He finished college sooner than I did, and he was living in the West Coast. When I finished college, I moved to Alabama, where my family was. So there was some distance there, but we'd done distance throughout our relationship, so that wasn't really an issue. But that was something that I'd say was a barrier. And to make things even better, you know when people say that one girl? Well, that one girl ended up moving to the West Coast as well and was living in the same exact state as him.
Okay.
So on New Year's Eve, he ended up going to a club or a bar or something with this girl, and I found out over Instagram, and I just had a weird gut about it.
He went to a bar with another chick and she had a weird gut about it. She will lie to she will lie to her damn self. If she likes you, she will lie to herself. Convince herself anything. It's like on one hand, I do enjoy the delusional and sort of just blind deer in headlights perspective some women have when they do actually like a dude or are obsessed with him. It's probably a better word. Because it doesn't matter. It does not matter. He probably cheated on her and she got back with him. The point is, he could do damn near anything and she would barely leave. She had to force herself to leave him. Do you think any man that follows after she had to force herself to leave him, do you think any man is going to match up to that?
Didn't get my ex back.
Please. She can have any man she wants afterwards because there's more of a chance they would care about her than she will care about them.
The cuck.
Because she's still thinking about #1. Yeah.
I just knew something was not right there. I knew that they should not be in the same place together. I knew there's always something a little off about that. Turns out, as always when it comes to your gut, my gut feeling was true, and he ended up kissing her at midnight or something like that. And when I called him out on it and told him that I knew, instead of getting the reaction I wanted, which was a "I'm sorry," which that just shows my self-worth there, but besides the point, he said, "You know what? I haven't been feeling this relationship."
So he wasn't feeling
I had
it.
a great time with her. I'm gonna leave this relationship. I'm good. Like, we're over. Sorry. I was so pissed off. He cheated on me with the one girl I thought he always would, and left me for her.
Yep.
All in one breath. That's just what happened. He did all those things, and I felt betrayed. I felt confused. I felt hideous.
And in that gap was a want to be validated again by him. Will always be.
Because how could someone just leave me I didn't understand how someone could throw away 4 years and someone they'd been so close to for someone that they barely knew and shared one experience with.
A lot of men don't understand she may be settling for you, more than likely. If you're happy with that, comfortable with it, carry on. But some men sadly have no idea. The moment he summons her, you will fade into obscurity as if you were nothing. Have a nice day.
I would drop everything